Hi guys, it's Debbie from SimplySpecialCrafts, and boy do I have a packed What's New Wednesday for you today, so we're going to jump right into it. Let's start with a follow-up to what we listed last week. I have some more components to the Violet Delights collection. We have this really beautiful 6x6 paper pad, double-sided sheets. There's 48 in the set, and all those beautiful prints that you see on the cover. Really, really, really beautiful. All those purples and lavenders, it couldn't help but be beautiful, could it? We have matching cardstock for Violet Delights. Here basically is the whole color palette for the Violet Delights. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful 350 GSM cardstock. And this is printed on Batastic, so you can stamp on this cardstock, as well as obviously using it for layering and backgrounds and card bases and all the other things we normally do with it. I didn't open this one, but I should, because you really can't see it in the packaging. This is the Violet Delights acetate, and this is a really good one because it has several all-over prints, which I personally really appreciate. I appreciate being able to use all of the parts of my acetate as actual components in my card making. I'll bring them to you, honey. So here's one. I think there's 16 sheets in here. Yes, 4 of each pattern. These are silver foiled front and back. Here's a beautiful border one. Stack them so you can see that better. Beautiful borders on 2 sides. Here, I love this one. Everything's better with polka dots. It really is too. You can really accent things so nicely with just a polka dot feature over it. And here's some of those beautiful borders going the other direction. So 4 each of 4 different patterns. This is the Violet Delights pack. I think you can see that there's absolutely nothing about this pack that restricts its use to that collection. You're going to be able to use this for anything you want. It's going to be great material that you're going to really enjoy having in your collection. So that's a good one. Really good one. I gotta get my hands on that Violet collection because all that lavender and purple and pink, it just simply must be done. Speaking of things that must be done, we just finished doing the rose quartz, radiant roses and bejeweled butterflies, and several of you commented how much you like these jewel strips. These jewel strips have a full meter of jewels in them. And I think I read that they have, don't quote me on this, but it's approximately 1,400 3mm jewels on a roll in 4 different colors. So you can cut these into strips and use them. You can use them as a full 1/2-inch tape, or you can actually even use the individual stones. The adhesive on this is pretty good. And I thought they were marvelous to work with. As when we were doing the radiant roses and bejeweled butterflies, we used we used one color, but we used this throughout our card making. Do I have one? I don't have any on there.
That strip?
Oh yeah, I guess we do. Thank you, honey. Yes, we do. We have, this is the one strip out of that last card. And do you see the one there that's actually got the pieces of the whole strip on it? That right there, that one. Yeah, this. Look how beautiful this is when added to your other components. Really, really pretty. So these are a deal, guys. I think they might be $3.75, that general ballpark. And what a deal, because you get a whole meter of that stuff, which is a little over a yard. Okay, we have restocked. You guys always like it when I do this. We have just restocked and brought in some new dot and do's. Look at this wonderful masculine kit. Oh my gosh, we've got the sailboats, we've got the antique car, we've got the fishing. Woohoo! This is kit number 14014. It'll be DODO014. This one is number 194. This one's called knitting, but basically what you're seeing here is a retired woman and man. She's knitting, he's fishing. I'd have to take, oh, they're working on I believe they're working on a puzzle. Yeah, they are. They're making a jigsaw puzzle in this one. Beautiful images, really fun. So that's going to be a good one. This is DODO194. This one, oops, is the same. I grabbed two of the same. This one is called Purple Flowers, I believe. This one is DODO191. I love the kind of real filigree look to the images they're using in this, and then they're using some iris. I believe those are iris. They're pretty though. Here's some Christmas birds. Oops, what was the number on that one? This one was DODO191. This one is coming up here is Christmas birds. We had this before a long time ago, and I just restocked it. It's DODO041. I love this one. I'm sorry it came in so late, but sometimes with Hunky Dory, we get it when we get it. This one's DODO120. Look at the leaping reindeer. Reindeer and trees done in dot and do with beautiful poinsettias. Oh, love that one. Okay, next up, what number was that? Did I tell you that? That is DODO120. Next up, we have DODO52, which is more birds. I love the birds in this one. One of the things they do really well in the Dot and Do series is they have very friendly looking birds. Really pretty. And this one is another one of the big hits. This one uses push-out images. It costs a little bit more, but you get 2 sheets of push-outs, 8 sheets of Dot and Do, plus your card blanks, plus your pre-printed images. And all you have to add to this to have a complete set of 6 cards when you're finished is you will need, obviously you're going to need some kind of tape or glue to glue them together. You'll need your foam squares, and you'll need envelopes, and we sell the envelopes for this one separately. All these Dot and Do, we have the 5.5-inch envelopes available in the store. So this one is a great one because you get 8 sheets of stickers in here. I think it's $9.99, but you get 8 sheets of stickers.
What's the number?
This one is I think it's DODO09. Let me look this one up. DODOA6009. So there you go. That's the new Dot and Do that I've listed so far. Believe it or not, there's more coming. I'll show you as they get here. Now, seldom am I ever as excited about bringing you a new set as I am the one we're about to look at. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as we enter the land of enchantment. This is an absolutely spectacular Merry Magic collection featuring wolves, unicorns, dragons, and fairies. And it is absolutely spectacular. I'm going to not only show you individually the topper sets, I'm actually going to show you the inserts too, because the inserts also are spectacular in this collection. Let's start with the wolves. And this is on Merry Magic, so it may or may not show as well on your computer as it does in person. This is one of those must-see to believe sets. Here we've got the wolf family in front of the bright valley with the sun coming up. Gorgeous. We've got a pack of wolves getting ready for the hunt. We've got some beautiful borders. We've got some accent pieces. We've got some sentiments. You are going to see this one close up and personal because on Thursday, tomorrow, that's what our class is going to be on, is we are going to do the wolves in a class because it just grabbed my attention and I cleared the decks and made room for the wolves. Look here. See the wolf silhouetted on this side and a beautiful galaxy shot behind him. Is he spectacular or what? Oh, it's just gorgeous. Here's that valley in another piece. You can use every inch of this cardstock. It is just spectacular. Oh my gosh. I'm going to show you the inserts as we go. You do know, if you're a regular viewer, that the inserts are sold separately, but I had to show you how beautiful the inserts are with these collections. What? The inserts are just beautiful. You get 3 of each of the inserts that I'm going to show you. Here's the wolf and the cubs looking out over the valley. The inserts, again, every inch of the insert is printed, so they're just spectacular. Here's our wolf in front of the cosmos again. You can see him a little better in this shot. You can probably see all these on camera a little better in the inserts than maybe you could in the Merry Magic. Next up, we have the dragons. Here is our dragon in flight. We've got some dragons with the kingdom, small pieces, large pieces. We've got sentiments. This would make a spectacular border with the dragon scales down the side. Speaking of dragon scales, look at the dragon scales on this sheet. And we've got the dragons down the side. Make a spectacular DL card right there. Look at the dragons in flight, guys. Oh my gosh. There's 2 of each here in my sample because I pulled a luxury kit. You get 1 of each in the topper sets. You get 2 of each in the luxury set. Look at the sky. I mean, they've just done such a spectacular job with their imagery in this set. Here's the inserts. Some of these inserts are so beautiful, I'd be tempted to make this my card front. Some of these, aren't they just beautiful? Look at that. That's amazing. The detail, the artistry is just phenomenal. You guys are always asking me about cards for guys. They don't have to be for guys, but the guys are going to like those. Here are our unicorns. This reminds me a lot of Unicorn Utopia, which is a kit that we had a couple of years ago. Beautiful, beautiful family scenes with the unicorn mare and stallion and foal. Beautiful. How gorgeous is that, guys? Oh, so pretty. It's on that Mirror Magic, so you get deep, reflective images, flowers. It's just going to be tough to figure out where to cut these, but I'm going to do samples of all of these cards because I love them. I've already pulled my packs out to start working on them. Oops, that's the same as that one. Because they are just phenomenal. Thursday night, wolves. Saturday, probably something else from the collection. I haven't started it yet, but I'll let you know when we get there. Here's the fairies. This is a really detailed scene, and I'm sorry if it's difficult to see all of the detail. This is when you make this card and your recipient's looking at this card, they're going to see something different every time they look in these images because the images are so vivid and so detailed. Look here, I could see where you actually could almost get well, certainly 2 and maybe 3 cards out of this one cardstock sheet. And speaking of cardstock sheets, look at the water lilies. Are they water lilies or roses? I'm not sure. Probably it might be roses, but oh, how beautiful is that? Yummy backgrounds. Look at this one. Oh, look at this insert. Wowzer. Here's that same image we were just looking at that had all the detail across the bottom with a beautiful sky. And here's the floral. That is the collection, but there's more. But wait, there's more. They've also done DLs that are pre-printed with sentiments on them. The way we choose to see the world creates the world we see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All the sentiments are going to be different. I haven't opened these yet, and I have a limited number of them, so I apologize, but I'm not going to open this pack for you because I have a limited number initially of these, and I don't want to open a customer's pack. Same with this one. I will tell you that I opened the box, I took one look at these, and I put in a reorder that's due next week. They're spectacular. This is like we saw on the Santa Claus is Coming to Town, or Twas the Night, I guess, collection this year that did the little 4x4s. We have the little 4x4s. These are in, let's see, we get 48 sheets. And 4 each of 12 different designs in the 4x4 pack. This 4x4 pack would be wonderful for card making because you could make everything from a DL to a US A2. You can make a European A6. You can make a 5x7. You can really, that's very functional. You can do that any way you like. Of course, we have these that are in the individual sets as well. So we do have the individual topper kits as well as the luxury sets. Take my counts off of them when I listed them. I had counts to make sure I got them in the system right. Okay, I'll open the pack of foiled acetate for you so you can see that. This again has 16 sheets. Let's slide that out of the way, honey. We're not going to worry about putting those back in the package since I'm going to be working with those. This is foiled in gold on one side, silver on the other. Here's the first one. And as with all luxury acetate, if it's got a color on one side, it's going to be silver on the other. Both are usable. Here is our beautiful border. I love the little kind of dreamy stars in the corners of this one. Beautiful. Huh. Was that 3 designs? Or did I miss something? Huh? Oh. I see. Oops. Look, the dreamy stars are their own. I just realized that. I thought, wait, I've only shown you 3. Okay, and here are the gorgeous flowers. Those actually aren't roses either. I don't know what kind of flowers those are. You guys could probably tell me, but they're beautiful. Okay, so that's the Miri. And this issue 56 of Crafting with Hunky Dory is in, and it's featuring this kit, The Land of Enchantment, but it also has a wonderful Art Deco themed card kit, including a stamp set in this one, which is unusual. This is a particularly rich Crafting with Hunky Dory magazine, and you can tell it's just thick. Got lots and lots of contents for us this time. Let's see what it has. Okay, so it's telling us about some of the other kits that are featured in here. It's telling us about our exclusive free gifts. The Deco Deluxe card collection and stamps. They're saying there's over 90 card ideas in this one issue, including card ideas for the Land of Enchantment. So beautiful there. That's it for the Land of Enchantment. I have one more collection to show you. Okay, we have another new collection that's been looked at with great anticipation. This one is called Eastern Wishes. And the Eastern Wishes collection is, as it sounds, very Eastern-oriented, beautiful Oriental art and imagery. This first set is called A Touch of the Orient. We've got butterflies, we've got flowers, beautiful pieces. This one is called Eastern Charm. We've got the lanterns and the vases. Pretty, pretty lanterns. I love this one because I love peacocks and I love birds. Eastern, let's see, this one's called Greetings from the East. Look at the beautiful peacock. I do love peacocks. What is that? Is that a pheasant?
Yes.
Maybe? Yeah. Beautiful pheasant. Look at this. I love the corners on this one. And this one is called Oriental Delights. The ginger jar and the vase. That's a big topper there. Isn't that beautiful? That's big. Gorgeous. On the back, we've got the ginger jar again. This has, obviously we have that in the luxury set as well as in the individual topper sets. The same you'll see in the individuals, except you get 2 of each in the luxury set. This is also printed on Matte-tastic. And we have the matching cardstock that matches the color profiles of the set. So we've got the Matte-tastic collection, which you can stamp on. And in this case, they've made those stamps readily available. We have the Peacock Promise. Oh, that's beautiful. Got the lanterns and the ginger jars. I guess that's all lanterns on there. And then we got the tea set, the Oriental tea set. And this Oriental tea set features a big dragon. It's beautiful. It also has fuchsias and a hummingbird. It's a really cute set. There's matching dies. We have Oriental Touches. And we have Lit with Love, which is where you can make a little candle surround, please, for artificial candles only. The other thing I love about this is that it's got the little cherry blossom dies that go with it, so you can layer those on your lantern pieces, but this would be beautiful to have in and of itself. Then we've got the pretty cherry branches inside here. We have the Eastern Wishes accordion card set. This makes, I believe, 8, isn't it? 8 cards with envelopes in this special accordion style. Can you see it there? Mm-hmm. Beautiful. We, of course, have the inserts. This has 36 sheets. And this is, every once in a while they do this. I love this. It's got 24 insert papers plus 12 double-sided papers to match the collection. This really expands your creative opportunities. And especially if you're stamping with some of those stamps, you can just make a superb number of cards using the papers and inserts pack as well. And they're still not done yet. They also included in the collection the Eastern Wishes parchment, which is gorgeous. So this is a just spectacular collection also. Oh my gosh, so much hunky-dory. We have so much hunky-dory that Brittany and Margie are probably about right now plotting ways to do me in. I'm sleeping with one eye open at this point. So Brittany's bargain this week is going to be to continue that hunky-dory sale code. But in addition to the hunky-dory sale code, 2020 Christmas is all going to be 10% off. So when you go in and you look at all things hunky-dory Christmas 2020, they're separated separately on their own tab in the store. Everything in that tab will reduce by 10%, and then you can apply your coupon right on top of that. So it's going to be 20% off Hunky-Dory Christmas 2020. So that is a spectacular buy, and that's available this week as Brit's Bargain. We have more to show you. We're still working on getting this palette into the system, and there are still some wonderful tools and collections to show you. So we'll see you next week for What's New Wednesday, and I hope I'll see a bunch of you tomorrow as we work on the wolf cards together. I'm Debbie from Simply Special Crafts, and we'll see you next time.